to talk about your upcoming new album, Be
Oh,
Wonderful, and the
please.
UK
Yeah,
tour. It's your
yeah.
first album for 11 years. The
I
last one was
know.
Pleasure and Pain. You must be
Yeah.
really excited, Carol.
Yeah, sorry it's taken so long to get round to another
Yeah,
album.
yeah,
I've just been busy gigging, haven't I, as you know?
You have.
All I want to do is sing. That's all I want to do. So
yeah.
yeah.
Lucky you.
Last time we saw you, Carol, we were on stage in the Pink Flamingo tent and we were doing the
Yes,
guest judges session
that's
for
right.
that's it, Louis Winthorpe's Wall of Sound
Your
show.
first single coming out Friday, I think it is now, isn't it? Read My
21st.
Lips.
Read
Yeah,
my lips. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
We love
love
that.
that.
We think that's one of
Thank
your
you.
best.
I never start a fight, but I'm really happy to finish one, And so I've been as bad as anybody at getting wound up.
Aren't you?
Yeah, we kick off on the 10th of April. If people want to go onto the website, which is topow.co.uk, then you'll see
Yep.
all the gigs listed, festivals, you'll see the tour listed. And he turned around and he went, well done. He said, enjoy it while it lasts, because nobody will care. And we all just went, You know, thanks, Chris.
Welcome, Carol, to the Choose 80 Zoom room again. It's lovely to see you.
Last time we saw you, Carol, we were on stage in the Pink Flamingo tent and we were doing the
Yes,
guest judges session
that's
for
right.
that's it, Louis Winthorpe's Wall of Sound show. He's great, Matt.
That's it. It's very funny, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was great fun that day, wasn't it?
it was. Yeah, Rewind Festival. Good stuff. Yeah, no, there were some good singers in that talent show, I thought.
Yeah, no, they really were. They
It
really
was a
were.
hard job, wasn't it,
Yeah,
to choose because the two girls were brilliant.
yeah, they were. They
Yeah,
were excellent. And I mean, you're obviously used to doing things like that, competitions and quizzes on TV. You've done loads of things. You've done Celebrity Lingo recently, haven't you, with
yeah,
Toya?
yeah,
Um,
yeah,
Mars Singer, we talked to you about recently as well.
Oh yes,
yeah.
tattoo.
And then we
Yes.
were doing a bit of research and saw that you'd been on Mastermind a few years ago, and your specialist subject was Tina Turner. Is that right?
Yeah, I got a call, a panicky call. They'd had somebody drop out, and I loved Tina Turner, but
Oh,
when somebody says, "Oh, could you answer questions about it?" You suddenly realise I'm not sure
Oh,
about the
oh
details,
no.
so I had to quickly read I
Oh,
Tina, the
oh.
autobiography, and
can't
just
believe
really
you
make
did
sure.
Mastermind
Yeah,
on
and
like that
I was doing
quickly like
really,
that.
really well. Yeah, I
How
was doing
many
really, really
days did
well.
you have, Carol, to prepare?
Two.
Oh,
Oh, no.
because you want to go on that sort of program really prepared, don't you?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah.
Oh
But
no.
probably
I bet
couldn't
the
do it now.
nerves.
Yeah, a long time ago now. I don't think I could remember things anymore.
If
Did,
you did it again, what would be your specialist subject this time, Carol?
Frasier.
Oh,
oh,
that was a great show back in the
spin
day.
off of Cheers, wasn't it? Was it Cheers? Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I,
right.
I still watch it all the time. It's on every morning still, and it's on Paramount.
We
Oh,
want to, we're here to talk about your upcoming new album, Be
Oh,
Wonderful, and the
please.
UK
Yeah,
tour. It's your
yeah.
first album for 11 years. The
I
last one was
know.
Pleasure and Pain. You must be
Yeah,
really excited, Carol.
yeah. Sorry, it's taken so long to get round to another
Yeah,
album.
yeah.
I've just been busy gigging, haven't I? As you know.
you have.
Yes, yeah. You
Yeah.
don't get
So just
time, do you?
well, I just wasn't in the right mindset for quite a long time to write. Actually, just didn't feel creative in that way. I was enjoying my performances and um, gigging and zapping around the world. And as got a couple of kids. They're older now, but the time flies. But sort of very
Yeah.
involved in
Yeah.
family life, and so just didn't really feel like it. And then Ronnie and I just decided we'd knuckle down and you know write some songs. And we both had ideas. We've always got sort of ideas jotted down on a phone or
Yeah.
in the back of our heads somewhere. And so we parceled up a couple of the download singles like Be Wonderful and
That's a great
um,
single, Carol. Be
thank you.
wonderful.
Yeah,
Really good.
thank you.
It sounds like
Yeah.
advice you'd give to your children. It's one of those songs, make the most of life.
Well, it
Those.
is. And the cover of the album is me when I was 10.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
Oh,
that's
that's brilliant.
brilliant.
Love that
so
cover.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
I'm saying to myself,
Yeah. You
that
had
kind
a
of what
snake belt on, I think, Carol, didn't you? Do you remember the
I
old?
love
Oh, so did
those.
I.
I remember that belt. I remember that belt. I
I
loved
remember
it.
my one. Yeah, it brought back
Yeah,
memories seeing that, Carol.
And
yeah.
you got your first single coming out Friday, I think it is now, isn't it? Read My
27th.
Lips.
Read
Yeah,
my lips. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
We love
love
that.
that.
We think that's one
Thank
of your
you.
best.
Think it doesn't take long to work on you, does it?
No,
It's one of
it's a
those.
really good song. We can't wait to hear you
Thank
play that live. We
Oh,
love
yeah.
it.
Well, yeah, we're I spoke to Ronnie this morning about, what we're going to put on the backing track and stuff, because obviously we've all got to learn new songs, which is quite hard because I do all the others on muscle memory, and then all of
Yeah,
a
I
sudden I've
bet.
got something new to learn
Yeah,
and new lyrics to remember, and it's really quite a challenge,
yeah.
because I can do everything else in my sleep. So I'm
Yeah.
glad you liked it. Thank you.
And it sounds like it was written about being your authentic self, wasn't it, Carol? About speaking
Yeah,
your mind and not being frightened of sort of criticism and
yeah.
knockbacks and things.
Well, I just think that's just everywhere at the moment, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Everything can be so unpleasant, and
Mm.
uh, and I'd probably say I've been as guilty as anybody of lashing out. I never start a fight, but I'm really happy to finish one. And so I've been as bad as anybody getting wound up, and
Oh well,
I
we're all
just think,
guilty. We're all
yeah,
guilty of that.
we're supposed to be able to disagree without being disagreeable, but that doesn't seem to be possible anymore. And I also feel just very cross, and I just want to, I know this is probably a family, but sometimes, F off is just the only thing that really
Yeah,
works.
yeah,
Oh,
that's it.
Yeah,
And it does
so,
make you just want to switch off sometimes, doesn't it? From all the social media sometimes and the news and everything's doom and
yeah,
gloom.
I felt that a lot just lately. I used to have a lot of fun on social media, and
Yeah,
then with you know we won't get too heavy on your lovely podcast, but with a lot of the stuff that's going on at the moment, I've just been so fed up. I just don't want to look. And then the
yeah,
algorithms have gone into overdrive, haven't they? If you look at
yeah,
something,
yeah.
whether it's good or bad, it can be some hot button topic that's going on in the world, or it can be puppies and kittens on Instagram.
yeah.
The
Yeah,
I know.
algorithms just send you that, and it's
Yeah,
just like, oh
yeah.
my god,
It
can I
just
make my
drives
own
you mad.
decisions?
it
Yeah,
Make
does.
my own decisions about what I look at. It's so
yeah.
annoying.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
you're
does.
going on tour, aren't you?
Yeah, we kick off on the 10th of April. Hang on, I've got my list here. 10th of April at Leeds City's Varieties Hall, and then we go all across the UK. And then a couple of gigs spill into May, but the
Yeah.
bulk of the tour's in April.
So you'll be playing tracks from your new album and some of your greatest hits as well.
Yeah, so I've got to put the list together this week. So it will obviously be our 8 top 40 singles and then some treasured album tracks, but then we want to put possibly 5 of the new tracks in, so going to have
Lovely.
to kind of
Real.
manage the set a bit and
Yeah,
make sure everybody's happy. It's difficult
that's
because
it.
I get emails and stuff through to the website saying, can you put this in the set, can you put that in the
Yeah.
set? It's just not always possible.
It's remembering all the new lyrics as well, isn't it, Carol?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Talking of Rewind earlier, one of the festival's all-star house band people is Pete Paint, and he's been
Yes.
a great friend of yours, hasn't he? He's been touring with you.
Yeah.
What does Pete bring to the band? Has he been involved in the new album at all, or is it mainly touring that he's?
It'd be mainly playing. Yeah. No, he
Yeah,
hasn't written anything with Pete. Yeah, I've been playing with Pete for the better part of about 18 years now in
right.
different house bands, and he's a fantastic player and a super bloke. He
Oh,
really
he
is.
Oh,
is.
he is.
He is.
He's lovely, Pete.
Yeah, and he's a good pal. And what he does as a keyboard player, he really invests in making sure that he's got all the authentic sounds from the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can now do with software, so you can find out the keyboard sounds that we were using on our tracks back in the day.
oh wow.
Um, and as opposed to just playing the piano parts or the string parts. And
Yeah.
I've had down the years fantastic keyboard players in my band, but Pete just goes that extra step and he makes sure all the
Oh,
sounds are
Yeah.
authentic, which is really important.
Before we go, Carol, we wanted to talk
Yeah,
to you about the 80s classical gigs. We're hoping to come along to a couple of those, and one of them is in Poole Harbour, which is a fab place to perform.
that's the
Is
only one I'm on actually. 4 or 5 years ago, I did the first one and helped them do all the PR for it and everything.
Oh, right. So you've been
I was there.
instrumental, forgive the pun, in
Yeah, no, not a fan. I was, yeah, like I was with Rewind. Yeah, in at the
That's
beginning.
the
Yes, we
rewind.
know for Rewind,
Yeah,
yeah.
all the early
Yeah,
press for them and everything. Yeah, so there you
that's
go.
it.
Yeah, and
So
then they get bigger and bigger and never book me again.
Oh
that's it.
no.
No.
We'll always see you there.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the same
No, I'll
without
be
you,
there.
Carol.
No, no, I'm joking. I'll be there. I'll be there. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh. Also, I wanted to talk to you about Chris Rea. Really sad to hear of his passing, and we
Mm.
know you were in that memorable video driving home for Christmas. How
Yeah.
how did you get involved in that video, and what are your memories of Chris?
The video was for a charity, so we were just approached by a PR company saying they're trying to get some people together um, for a charity. And forgive me, I can't even remember which one it was. It's probably linked on the YouTube.
Yeah.
And I would say, yeah, I'm up for that. And also the other people that were involved were great. Martin Shaw, the actor, was in it. I was really
Oh,
keen to
Oh
meet
yeah.
him.
yes, from the professionals, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I had a crush on him when I was younger, so that was
Yes,
nice.
he was lovely. Oh, I liked the
Yeah,
other one, No, Doyle. No, he was Doyle, wasn't he?
yeah.
Bodie.
And
Lewis Collins.
obviously Chris wasn't in it. We just all played silly buggers to his
Yeah.
vocal. But I met Chris many years ago in a rehearsal studio in London, and he was known and admitted to being a bit of a curmudgeon at times because he'd been super popular and then he'd fallen from popularity and knew
Yeah.
what it was like to be hot and then not.
Mm.
And we were having huge success with Heart and Soul. It was flying up the charts everywhere, and we were stood behind him in the queue for the canteen, actually, at this big studio. All the stars used it. It was called No Miss. And he turned around and he went, "Well done." He said, "Enjoy it while it lasts, because nobody will care." And we all just went, "Thanks, Chris."
Thanks for
But
that.
you know
It's all
what?
right.
He was right. He was right.
What
They-
festivals have you got coming up this year, Carol?
Oh, loads. I can't remember what they're called off the top of my head. They're just all over the place. Definitely got a Let's Rock Exeter. I know that.
Oh yeah.
And I've not got Rewind this year because I did it the other year. And yeah, all I could say, if I could take the opportunity, is if people want to go onto the website, which is topow.co.uk, then you'll see
Yeah.
all the gigs listed, festivals, you'll see the tour listed.
Yeah.
And also there's the opportunity to buy the album online directly from us, and we've done 1,000 limited edition
Oh
we saw
yes,
that.
we saw that with the
Yeah.
colours.
vinyls. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So get on the website and get your signed limited
Yeah,
edition vinyl.
definitely. Because it's
So
a real kaleidoscope of colours there on there, isn't it? With all
yeah,
splodges.
yeah. And we've finally done a merch shop. My husband's knuckled down and kind of organised me on the business side of it, because I just, as Elvis said, all I want to do is sing. That's all I want to do. So Richard's been trying to make me professional in other areas. So everything on I can't even say it, topow.co.uk, and you'll find everything.
Right.
up
Be
there.
there or be square, everyone.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So thanks so much for joining us, Carol. Now we hope that you'll be singing okay. You've had laryngitis, haven't you? So we hope your
Yeah,
voice is back to
it
full
will be.
throttle.
I don't
It's
have to do any singing till rehearsals, which is on the 8th, but I'm still a little, as you can hear, still a little tired, but I only kind of really recovered at the weekend. So, and it's there, isn't it? So yeah, but I'm on my way, folks. Don't worry.
Yeah.
brilliant. Great to hear
Well,
it,
we
Carol.
hope to catch up with you at a festival tent somewhere,
Yes,
as
I'll
usual.
see you. I will
in
see you,
the
folks, don't worry.
in the near
All right,
future.
Nice to
Yeah.
chat.
Lovely to
Lots of
chat,
love.
Carol.
All right. I'll see you
Bye.
soon.
Lots of love.